Thank you for your patience, gang. It's going to be a quick one. Got to get my son up soon. This is a full moon reading for the 19th for Taurus. Full moon in Taurus, coupled with that lunar eclipse. Energy's kind of different for you. This full moon falls in your first house, the house of self. A lot of reflection on yourself. A lot of focus is on you and your personal relationships. This is the perfect time to start something new. Start a new relationship, a new vision, a new job. It speaks about reinventing yourself, reinventing you, reinventing products, pages, business. Reinventing your sound. Someone's reinventing the way that they sound musically. Whatever this is, it's reinventing because something didn't work the first time around. So be open to this idea of reinventing yourself, coming back and doing something a bit different, tweaking your original ideas, adding or taking away. It says there could possibly be some growing pains as you start a new business, a project, or you become pregnant. Because I also see growing pains in a relationship, in a new relationship, a romantic one, even in new friendships. So there might be a few hurdles, stops and starts, expect it. This energy is a bit crazy and it's affecting your closest relationships. So those that are close to you now. You may find your children, your partner testing your patience, your mom, your family member just testing you a bit more than usual. I do see pregnancies though. Your family's growing, so some of you are going to be meeting someone, having babies together. Maybe even both already have children and combining a family here. So expansions in your family and your business, and as it grows, you will experience some growing pains. Expect it. Someone's reinvented the way that they look. Someone's reinvented their tarot page or their tarot page. Social media pages, the format, the outlay. Some of you need to reinvent it, rethink it, tweak it. Welcome to the Bronze Nation, Kita or Aguan. Running out of checks. Hope they come tomorrow because I'll be finished. Your name's on the check. Welcome, gang. Welcome home. Kita. This energy is also draining as you focus a lot on your personal growth. Because literally, it's really about you stepping into your personal power. It feels like your divine masculine is finally healing and you're stepping into that divine feminine power where you're embracing all parts of yourself, especially your sexual side. I see new relationships forming. You being ready to start new relationships. And I also see business partnerships, collaborations. I see investments as well. Investing is really good for you in this season. My left palm is scratching, so investments are going to pay off. You're going to get a lot of money back. The payback is going to be good. So there's no meditation today. We are just going to go straight into your reading as it is. It's gone past 5:55, and I've got to wake up my sons in a minute. Congratulations, whoever you are. You have some good news. You're Michelle's husband. You're Michelle's husband, and you wanted to let your wife friends know that you have some good news. What's your good news, gang? Yesterday at 9:58 a.m., Michelle gave birth to their daughter. Both wife and daughter are healthy and recovering. Gang. Congratulations, Michelle O'Rourke and husband, Mr. and Mrs. O'Rourke. Congratulations. Ow. Baby was born, gang. Their baby girl was born. So truly there are babies. Congratulations, gang. Amazing news. As we start your reading, beautiful, beautiful news, gang. Put a smile on my face. Let's turn this down a minute. Gonna have to wake up my sons in a minute. It's getting time for school. As you come into the house, hit the like button, subscribe and share, gang. We're speaking to some people that have been going through some type of midlife crisis. It really has been focusing on yourself. A lot of focus is this me? Is this my life? Is this all I'm going to be? Am I only just going to be a wife? Am I only just going to be a mom? Am I only just going to be this? I'm supposed to be more than this. So this person knows, but they can't see a way out. Amanda, gang. So she or he has been questioning everything. Their very existence. If they are really called, if they really have a purpose other than the one that they are doing, performing now. Someone seems to have lost their purpose here, Amanda. It just feels like someone is ready for change. Sick of doing the same thing over and over again, the same job, the same tasks, the same thing, the same packed lunch, the same routine. You might have Virgo in your chart as well. Speaks about expansions with the number 4. So definitely Virgo in some of your charts. And it says, I cannot recognize myself, but I am still me. So some of you look in the mirror and you don't recognize yourselves. You turned into something that you didn't even think you would. Maybe because of the relationship, family, addictions. Trauma. Someone's in an abusive situation and she's asking, or he's asking, is this my life? Is this all that's left for me? Upon seeing that baby news, someone's asking, when is it my turn? Is this me? Am I ever going to be a mom? Am I ever going to be a dad? A dark fantasy female warrior with pale skin is enshrouded by a scanty spiked bikini armor. She holds a fanged bat, hilted sword across a background of fire and ruins. So can you see that her life is in ruins? She's lost her home, she's losing her job, and she's almost losing her mind. And she's like, is this my life? Is this all I'm here? Is this all I'm here for? Is this all it's ever going to be? Conflict, turmoil, arguments, pain. Am I always going to feel exposed to these elements, to these harsh conditions? I cannot recognize myself, as I cannot remember the road that led me here. How can I see my road ahead? So some of you don't even know where you got to, how you got to the position that you're in right now. The relationships. You just sort of fell into it. It just sort of happened. And now you're asking yourself, how did I get here? Is this all that it's going to be? It doesn't seem to be given what it should be given. So something or someone in your life is not given to you what it should be given. And some of you have been asking yourself, is this all it is? Is this all I'm worth? This card is not about an affirmation, but rather a question. Is this me? Can I recognize myself? Maybe yes, maybe no. It says some of you have lost the road. When was the last time you stopped to really think about it in your heart? When was the last time that you really looked at yourself in the mirror? Spirit says, when was the last time you really looked at yourself in the mirror? Do you like what you see and where you are? Make no excuses, because the choices which you have made are your responsibility. If an old dream is dead, it's time for you to dream a new one. If an old dream is still alive, it's time to go back to it and create it or be it. So some of you are not fulfilling the dream, not feeling like you've done something for yourself. To me, this feels like a mum, a sister, a brother, a dad, a son, a daughter that overextends themselves. And now time has caught up with you and you're wondering to yourself, is this all my life's going to be? People taking from me and not giving back. Is this it? Am I going to forever experience pain, conflict, and disloyalty? So he or she is just wondering, when is my life going to change from this? Because it's kind of negative. It's been negative for a minute. And I just want to know, is this it? Is what someone wants to know, is this my life? Someone's been really doing some deep reflection, trying to figure out how they got into this relationship, how they got onto this path. It speaks about you being the queen of your world, taking back your power from that thing, from those people, standing up for yourself and using your voice. It says, I set my limits to my world. Inside, I am a queen, but outside, I feel lost. So inside, you feel like a queen, but on the outside, you don't have the confidence to pull this off. So I feel like inside, you know you're royalty, but it just seems like your confidence is being attacked here because of your outside external conditions doesn't match up with how you feel inside. It says, onto a snowy background, white columns rise through the forest. A pale woman dressed in scarlet bright red, with a crown of thorns and a white luminous lance, strikes forward. Her posture is confident and her feet are bare. So it really is about the confidence is key for you. It says, I am my world, and my world is me, because I am royalty. You're royalty, gang. And you seem to know it in here, but you don't show it outside. So you need to walk and act like royalty right now, because your external is not matching up with your internal. And I understand because you don't see the finances right now, but it says you need to take control of your world. It's the choices that you're making. So if you're believing that you're powerful, you will be. As a man thinketh, so he is. So it really is coming down to your way of thinking. The way that you're seeing yourself. How do you see yourself, Taurus? What are the words that you're saying to yourself in this season? Are they disempowering you or are they empowering you? Because I see both. I feel like this energy is coming and really doing both. One day, you're strong. The next day, you're not so sure anymore. You're not so sure anymore. You're exposing your weaknesses, your wounds, because that's what your focus is on. Today, you're strong, you're focused on your purpose, the way forward, reinventing yourself, coming out as the queens and kings that you are. But then the next day, something's said, something happens, something's recalled, and you're not so sure anymore. Because you remember what they said about you. You start to remember who you are, where you're from, what's happened to you. And then all your wounds start to be exposed in your mind, disempowering you. So I see a lot of negative thinking here. A lot of negative thinking, which is really holding you back. It says there is a space out and a space in. There is my realm and what is mine's, and there are other places. I will not care if my world is made of thorn and ice, and if it's carved by my blood. My world is my world. I rule. I decide its borders, and I am law. So stop letting people come in and take control. Oh, someone's really trying to control Taurus. It's like a fight of wills, the battle of wills. You are the blood in the veins of its heart. You are the warrior and the bride. You are alone, and you are the first among many. Be fearful of your world, Taurus, because it's paved of many hopes and dreams, and fear has no power there. You are greater than the stars and more beautiful than the moon. So really it's for you to accept the beauty that is within you, and then it will shine through. Because some of you are really focusing on your wounds, on your flaws, and you're not focusing on your strengths. That's what the card says to me. You can only see flaws. They said, when was the last time you really looked at the mirror lately? Because the person you seem to remembering is her or him. And you're now this person. You're stronger than yesterday, gang. But your recall is recalling this person. They said you need to take a good long look in the mirror at the person that you have become. You have reinvented yourselves time and time again. So I see a reinvention of yourselves. Something had you questioning your whole existence as the birds come in. But somehow you didn't give up. You carried on. Even through this doubt. Because someone's doubting themselves, but they're still pushing through it. Pushing through the doubt. So sometimes you have to work through your doubt. You don't believe in what you're doing. The birds will come for you. Pushing through your doubt, gang gang. Some of you need to. A lot of doubts. You started a project and you're like, what am I doing? What am I doing, Diana? Is this really me? Yes, it is. It is you. See you for who you really are now. Not who you was then. Not who you was yesterday. Who you are today. And who you're going to be in the future. Because some of you are still focusing on that little girl that was helpless. That little boy that was helpless. And there's a need for you to focus on the person that you're becoming. The person that you are becoming. There's a reinventing of yourself, Taurus. Picking yourself up the ground. So it's time to focus on your North Node because it's in your first house. That's why I feel like a lot of focus has fallen on you. You're really doing a lot of deep reflecting in this new moon, this full moon in Taurus has got you thinking hard. And here you are, calling in the storm, creating the storm. I feel like you've got confidence now. You've got confidence now. And you're using all the elements. You're calling in a storm. You're creating a whirlwind, a commotion. People are speaking about you. You're in your element. So literally there's a reinvention. You can see it. Where someone has no confidence and the confidence starts to grow until their power is unleashed. There's an unleashing of your power. Something that you've been containing, holding back, holding on to. It's about to be unleashed here. You're like an airbender. So I see an unleashing now. You using it, utilizing it. So an unleashing of your spiritual gifts. I don't know what it is for you. Someone there is a Reiki healer. They're doing a Reiki move. Bending the energies. So you can channel, it says. Force channel outside. Oh, that's anger in chains. So calling in the storms. Your power comes not from the inside, but from the connection and integration to the greater whole. So when you connect to source, that's where your power comes from. This is a shaman woman. She's a healer. So some of you are Reiki healers. Wears an anteater dress and a hat, dresses in crimson and brown and holds a crow-headed staff to the storm. Autumn leaves spiral out of control around her as the whirlwind shakes the world. Shakes the world. Is that what you've come to do, gang? You come to wake the world up. It's time for you to pull and release. Push to the limit. Push to your limit, gang. And I don't think you've been pushed to your limit yet. So you've literally got to be stretched in this season. I feel like I can see you being stretched. Do you know stretched? That's why they said growing pains. Do you feel a stretching in your spirit? I feel Taurus is being stretched. Stretched beyond their capacity. Because spirit knows that you can handle it. You can bear it. It's like a pregnant woman. You never know that that little tight belly can go to 9 months until the baby's in it. So I feel like you're being stretched. Your wombs are getting ready to hold your babies. Your babies are your ideas, your songs, your business, your projects, all of these things. Even a baby. Something's happening here. What I can't even say. Elasticity, where the skin becomes elastic. Stretchy. So there's a stretching in the spirit for Taurus. And you're feeling it. You're being pulled in many directions. I feel your growing pains. But that means you're getting ready with this number 4. Because I saw it. Expansions, gang. And they just want to tell you that expect some growing pains to come with your expansion. Literally, you're bringing the heat in this season. Some of you really do have Virgo in your chart. I don't know why. It's so strongly in my spirit here. You are a shaman, gang. You are a healer. You are a natural one at that. And I see you stepping into this purpose in November and being unstoppable force. They can't stop you. Look at you. So literally, there's a reinvention of a mindset and then your life. Because you go from being not confident to being hella confident. More than confident. You was crying slay. Wow, slay sage, slay age. Spirit always answers, gang. There's a stretching in your spirit. You're being pushed to your limits, gang. Did you hear what they said? It's confirmation. You are being pushed to your limits. By people. By life in general. By your mental health. By your kids. You are being pushed to the limit. Because there's a stretching in your spirit. And you won't grow until you're pushed to your limit. We got to push you to your capacity, see? It's like your iPhone. Then you get more storage, a greater capacity to store things. So I feel like you've been pushed and pushed and pushed because you don't even understand how much you can store, how much you can hold, how much you can take. There's a pushing to the limit, a stretching in your spirit because you're getting ready to expand in so much ways that whatever you do is going to shake the earth. And when I see shake the earth, that's waking the earth up. The shaman came across. Some of you are healing the earth. So maybe you're getting shaked up. Your world's being shaked up. And if they're shaking that world around you, people are dropping like wildflies. They're just dropping all around you. I can see a tower moment with the storm, calling the storm. So you are probably the piece in the storm right now. You're going through some type of storm. Emotional storm. A lot of focus is on you, on experiences here, how you got to where you are, how you're going to get yourselves out of where you are. There's a lot of focus on this. And it is because of the full moon in your house, in your first house, which demands that you take it away from them and place it on yourselves. Because Taurus has been giving it to them, but this is focusing it on you. Oh, focusing all this energy, this time, this love, This nurturing energy that you give, focus it on you. Because I feel like this is a time where you're going to question your whole existence. Is this me? You start a project, oh my God, I feel like I'm out of my depth, Diana. What am I doing? Is this me? Someone doesn't start it, feels stuck in their life. Is this what my life's going to be like? So you're asking this question on so much different levels, and it's causing frustration because inside you feel like a queen. You feel like a king. You know you're royalty, they said, but your outside condition says you're homeless, you're broke, and you're busted. And I feel like the two are not matching up with you this month, and it's causing some mental health issues. Maybe PTSD kind of triggered here. I feel like someone's being kind of triggered here. So kind of emotional because I can see tears. I can see crying as you do some deep reflection and you start to let go because you've been holding on. And it's not to people here. It's not to people. But Taurus has been holding on to tears. You've been holding on to tears. A lot of tears. Taurus has been the bull, like I'm strong, I'm over them, I don't care. But in this season, I see you crying, I see tears flowing because you are reinventing yourself to do that. You're mourning a loss. Some of you didn't grieve a relationship that ended. You just got on with it. You done what you was conditioned to do. So you didn't grieve that death. You didn't grieve that end of relationship. Things are catching up to you. And I feel like there's a lot of grieving, but it's for the good because it's healing and it enables that fresh start because it's a fresh start for you. So for you to have a fresh start, there has to be endings. I saw the 10 of Swords. There's going to be endings. There's going to be deaths. A lot of you didn't grieve over that death. The death that happened last year, the year before, the murder, the suicide, the disease. Someone didn't mourn, but this is your time to put it to bed. New energy is coming in for Taurus. We're going to wind it down, gang. We're going to wind it all the way down. Let's just see what you need to know before I go. It's longer than what I wanted it to be. Wow. Like I said, the truth hurts. It's not pretty. The truth ain't pretty. And it hurts. So I really thought this is you. November is a month for truths to yourself. You are finally going to admit these truths to yourself. There's no more getting around it. For a while, you didn't want to know. I don't want to know if you're playing me. Keep it on the low. Some of you knew, but you just didn't want to know. This month, you're going to know. And the truth might hurt a little bit. But what does it do, gang? It sets you free. And that's exactly what it's come to do. So I really do see there's no way around some of these things. The truth is coming out and it's going to hurt you. And it's already out. It's the acceptance of the truth. The acceptance of it. No longer being blind to it. Seeing them, seeing it for what it is. I see pregnancies though. So I definitely see you have given birth here. But it also speaks about single mothers. Some of you are very bitter because you had to raise kids by yourself. Or maybe you was raised by a single mother and you got a problem with your mum. But it speaks about the mother, the motherhood, the nurturing energy that you did or didn't receive. And the problems you may or may not have. And I see the goat here. And as the Queen of Pentacles, this is you going into leadership. This is you reinventing yourself, gang, and not being the tail and being the head. There coming a point where you're going to stop following and you are going to lead. the GOAT, gang. That's who you are. So a lot of you are not embracing that you're the GOAT, and I knew it. Virgo's here. I knew it. You're the guide. You're the leader. A lot of you second guess this. You know it inside, but when it comes to displaying it, anxiety. You're kind of scared. But it's talking about you stepping up and doing that very thing that makes you uncomfortable. Because you are a leading light. You're a guiding light, gang. You are. And this is your business. This is where your money is. This is where your prosperity is. Your wealth. That's where it lies. In your uncomfortability. In the fact that you're going to have to be seen. Some of you want to be hidden. You like being hidden. But I see it's time for you to be seen and heard. Seen and heard, and I see people investing in you. Invested in you, gang. I see a lot of you not sleeping here, not getting no sleep. So there's a lack of sleep. There's an affecting of your sleep. Because you have so much download, so much ideas that you're not putting to work. And it's keeping you up. I feel like even your spirit team is waking you up to complete some task, but you're not doing it. A lot of you are feeling very tired and very drained. Someone is very emotional, and I've got to address it. Someone's having some type of suicidal thoughts, or you might be grieving because someone committed suicide. Whatever this is centered around suicide. Someone either killed themselves and you can't sleep, or now you're feeling like this. You've been feeling off and on. You are going to see growth. You are about to experience a lot of growth. But it's not going to come without those growing pains, gang. They come together, I'm sorry. You are going to see growth. Mental growth. Your daughter, gang. Mental growth. Financial growth. Physical growth. You are. But it's not going to come without those growing pains. It's attached to it. You know when you was growing as a child, you got cramps, right? They're growing pains. But what I see for you before I go is that it's about to turn around for you. Things are going to look up. There's a change happening. So there's a turning around in your situation. It says the Wheel of Fortune. There's an unlocking of something. And it's happening in your relationships here. So there is something turning around. And I feel like, because the same cards came for Virgo, some of you have got problems with a Virgo. And some of you have a Virgo mum. You've got a Virgo mum. I stand on it. Someone's got a Virgo mum. And there's something that's going to be healed. That needs to be healed here. Turning around in relationships with your Virgo man, your Virgo woman, whatever it is. This person has stabbed you in the back too much times and has not been loyal. So there's underlying issues that are going to be addressed and put to bed. Yeah, Spirit is guiding this in. It's guiding it in. The disloyalty, the stabbing in the back from a parent, from a relationship that was close to your heart. I see it. I see someone willing to, someone wants to grow with you, gang. I see an offer coming in of marriage. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Cap, Taurus in their chart. Heavy on the marriage. Heavy on the life partnership. Willing to work at it. I'm sure Virgo had the same thing, so maybe you're going to be with a Virgo. And there's the Moon card. Revealing all those things that you thought you healed. And also revealing to you who this person is. Who they are. There's a revealing. It might be a Leo. As Leo had a secret admirer as well. So it just might be a Leo here as well. So I feel like that energy is here. Leo energy is here. And someone is about to be so successful, you are never going to work again. You're not. No more shit jobs for you. No more picking up other people's problems or bullshit anymore. Your life's going to be easy here. You're going to be rich. Not even rich. This is wealthy. King of Pentacles. Very wealthy. A leader in your own right. A boss. A CEO. Recognized and rewarded for whatever you're doing. You're coming out of that financial rut that you're in. You're coming out from amongst your backstabbing friends and family here. You're being released. You were stuck here. You were stuck in a rut. And it's happening fast. Told you, there's a propelling here. Propelling to success here. Let's cut the deck. Spirit just wants you to keep those ideas to yourself though. Say, let's do more. Your ideas are worth a lot of money. Keep those ideas to yourself. Stop announcing it. And here's the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries in your chart. Telling you, very successful entrepreneurs. So this is the time for you lot to bring the heat, to turn the heat up. Literally, this is your time, your season to reinvent yourselves. And it will be successful. Don't give up on your first dream. You might need to tweak your plans. Reinvent it, readjust it, rebrand it. But it says you're bringing the heat. So do whatever needs to be done, because for someone, what you was doing before wasn't working. So you need to tweak it a little bit. You're in a partnership with Spirit now. There you are, and there's your Spirit team. We're going to go, gang. Going to wake up my son now. It's 42 minutes. Thank you for staying. Let's give you an oracle, a prayer. Let's see what they want you to know. Let's give you a numbers, angels numbers cards. Just want one. Oh, 0, 0, 0. You have an infinite source of support and guidance. And you know who from? Your spirit team. Because you're psychic, you're empaths, you're intuitive. And you channel, they speak directly to you. So get connected, gang. Your third eye's already open. So you have an infinite amount of source and support and guidance. That's why you always find me. They speak to you. What do you need to know? Oh. The angel of the animal realms. So your animal spirit team is coming out. Your animal totems. Some of you lost dogs, cats here. I even see a fish. A lot of protection from the animal realms, gang. Coming out and protecting you. Some of you have lost these animals as well. The angel of nature. Remain grounded, gang. I see, do you know what I can see? That nature in spirit, that nature. Diana, stop it, I'm tired. That nurture in spirit. I see mothers, I see fathers. Whether you're going to be the mother or father, or you're going to heal a relationship between your mother and father. But I see babies though. I see babies. I see love. A lot of love. And the angel of divine timing. So you want to know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen in God's timing. So I see a lot of growth here. But I see babies. So much babies here I see. And it's going to happen. Don't worry. It is happening. There's healing in this area. Something's being healed. I see pregnancies coming in with the fish. There's pregnancies coming in. You lost your eye. You lost your sight. I don't know what you're saying. And the bottom of the deck, the angel of stress. Because that's what I felt the most, was your stress. They were taking away your stress, gang. Taking away your stress. You told God, you told the angels you're stressed out. You can't take anymore. Also, your spirit team come and help you to write your books, your songs, your assignments. They're there helping you, gang. Acknowledge them. And I told you I saw it. Some of you have got some bad habits. Bad habits. Some of them could be addiction. Some of them are just bad habits. This is the angel of detoxification. So I see a lot of you eating healthily, doing the right thing, stopping smoking, stopping drinking, stopping drugs, stopping all this unhealthy stuff. And that's where this person comes in. This angel comes in to help you stay on course, complete the course, carry on what you started. You're taking away all the toxic things and people out of your life, because you are trying to create harmony, and the angels are here for it. They said all you need to do right now is have a little patience, because harmony and balance is being restored. That's peace, gang gang. That's peace. Someone just wants peace. So much stress. Can't stop overthinking. Can't sleep. Peace is coming. That's what I felt for you with harmony. Just peace. I don't want much, see. This person just wants peace in their life. A good night's sleep. All those traumas to stop tormenting them. They want peace, gang gang. And the angels heard your prayer. Okay? Have a little bit more patience. You are going to see this happen in your life. Play out. But like I told you, for this growth, expect growing pains. Expect endings to usher in beginnings. You can't jump to the beginnings without endings. Something has to end. Alright? This is the Virgo Tarot. 2222 Taurus. I'm so tired, but I love you. Hit the like button, gang gang. Subscribe and share. Take care. Good morning. It's morning time.